Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for Innkeeper VR, a game released on the Steam Store in early access November 14th, 2025. It normally retails for $18. It's on a release sale 30% off, and I did buy this game. Let's go ahead, let's just play. Let's get in there. So you do have full locomotion, smooth and snap turning available. You can play standing or seated. I am playing standing. And yeah. Alright. So this is the tutorial, and this is probably one of the weakest things about this game, if I'm being honest. It's the tutorial. And he obviously wants you to do something. And this is basically the tutorial here. Put the bucket in the well and then turn the little knob. By the way, you do have force grab, where you can grab at a distance. What I do like is that the water doesn't spill out. Like, there's a lot of VR sim games, crafting, survival games, and a lot of them have water in buckets. And in a lot of those games, the bucket just goes flying off. Not in this game, though. Just gonna put the bucket right here, and then we're gonna put this here. Now, I'm going to be honest, the first time I played this game, like you saw, I had a save where I already played the game. I put the water here, and I couldn't figure out what the game wanted me to do next. And that's because the game doesn't want you to put the water there, which is kind of confusing, because that would be my first thought and where the water needs to go, but we'll worry about that a little later on. Let's just keep going. The physics is, this is not the most realistic physics, but the physics are immersive, and more importantly, they're not tedious. Unlike the last game that I played, Grim VR. That game made the VR interactions very tedious. Here, they're actually immersive, fun. Not the most realistic, but fun. Immersive enough, and they're still fun. So, like I was saying, I was here and I couldn't, like I said, the tutorial isn't very good. And I was confused on what you needed to do. Like, it's not obvious. But what you need to do is actually do this. That's what you need to do. Okay. And then the Innkeeper tells you he wants you to do something else. Now, what does he want? Oh, he wants you to ring the bell. Don't ring the bell. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap. No, we're not going to do that yet. So, the tutorial tells you to do that, but it's actually not a smart decision to do that. What you need to do, and this is probably enough, and this is all I'm going to do, because, to be honest, I would put more water in the barrels. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. More. Great. Let's go. Let's keep going. And we still have some water left. Wow. So, like I said, this is pretty immersive, but it's not so realistic that it becomes boring. Notice that we don't have any more barrels. So this is the end of our barrels. I don't know if you later have to buy them. I think you only get 4 barrels to start off with. We don't need to get more water. We're fine. And then the other thing I would suggest doing is go ahead and serve. So, oh crap. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Don't spill the water. I have no idea where that guy's going. So you want to get your water ready. And if you're like super prepared, this is the other thing that you can do, which is probably going above what you need to do, but you can do this. You can do this for fun. You can do that for fun, which is kind of cool. Obviously, that you're defying the laws of physics there. There we go. Okay. Okay, he wanted us to ring. Where did he go? What does he want? What? Okay, why are you bowing? Okay. Oh, so this is part of the tutorial that he skipped. So this is where it explains what I already did. Okay, I got ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Sorry, I already know what to do. That's why I'm. So this again tells you what you should open and closing. So you ring it to open. You also ring it to close it. It didn't tell you from that book really that okay, the tavern is open. We're ready to serve. Now we can go ahead and put the cups here. It doesn't really make a difference though, because they're not going to order cups on their first day. Because this is technically still the tutorial, but we're ready. Yes, the only item that we have. Oh. Are they going to sit there? Okay, oh, perfect. This lets me do this. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, okay. Well, lesson learned. Don't do that. And I don't have to wait for them to pay me. I can just go to the next customer. I don't want him waiting around. And obviously I can get my pay like this. And Handkeeper scrolls Innkeeper. Okay. So I'll do this after. So there you go, Innkeeper. And we're going to claim the level 2. Collected. Okay. Got it. Okay. So there we go. We got a ingredient unlock, which is vegetables, cabbage. So we're only going to order 2 because we don't have a whole lot of money. Okay. So we can continue on our little... Actually, what we want to do is do this, right? Let's go ahead and serve this lady over here. Now, obviously, these are low polygon. This is a low polygon art style and low polygon characters. Obviously, they don't look the best if we're being honest. Yeah, you know, that's not a very good. But for being a low polygon art style, like sometimes some of these low polygon games look really good and some of them are lacking. This is not the worst looking game in the world, but obviously it's not the best either. So we're gonna go ahead and fill it up because we're nice. We already know what this lady wants over here. Here you go. And we're gonna get another one over here. I'm gonna serve this person right here. Hello, sir. And we're gonna go ahead and get our other cups ready. I'm surprised that nobody has left a mess. So there's usually cleanups that we need to do. The one weird thing about this game is that you decide when it closes. Like I can decide to close right now if I wanted to. Hello, sir. this guy needs a drink. Here you go, sir. Okay, this guy needs another drink, so we're just gonna go ahead and get the cup and serve him. We haven't had time to look at the mastery. I'm waiting for there to be a mess. Oh man, we still need to. So I do see a mess now, so there is a mess that we need to clean up. But we gotta be careful because there's still a customer waiting, so. Yes, I see it. So you see a mess right here? And I'm gonna go ahead and clean it since I'm here. You see we have a little dish rag in our holster. There we go. It does take a little bit of time, I'm not gonna lie. And there's somebody wanting a drink. So we're gonna go ahead and get him a drink. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out. Okay, this person needs to be kicked out. She tried to walk off without paying? That's not cool, man. That is not cool. You saw that? That's a thief. That's what we call a thief. She tried... Can you guys believe that? She tried walking out without paying? Nah, not in my tavern, no. I'm gonna end the night pretty soon. I was hoping somebody would make a mess on the floor as well. But you see that I'm running out of water, so I'm pretty much having to close. So as soon as I serve this last customer, I'm going to close. Or, well, I'm going to close now. So there is a mess there. Good, okay. I'm going to go ahead and close. Like I said, I was running out of water. And since I'm the only person here, I can't really do much more orders. So this is a good time to quit, yeah. That probably wouldn't have been a full cup of water. And so you see the mess? This guy paid. Alright, so I think we're good to leave. We can play the lutes here if we want, you know, just a little. Since we closed, we have a little extra time on our hands. So the one thing I do want to mention is that we did get an upgrade while we were talking. And let me see. Another one of the ingredients, grain. We're going to get 2 of these as well. Okay, we still got money though, so we're still good with the money. Okay, I think this is bugged because they shouldn't be showing me this because we already did it. Alright, no big deal. What we want to do now though is actually clean up. I only see one dirty spot, so I think we're good. So we did a pretty good job. Okay, now I wish there was somewhere close that we could put the broom, but I don't think there is. I think we just gotta put it back in its spot. And what we'll do is we'll get more water. Now, there's a backpack here that you might have noticed. That's too... there's obviously a building hammer there and some scrolls, but I don't know... I mean, for right now, we don't need to use the backpack, so... For right now, it's of no use to us. So what we're gonna do is obviously put more water in here. And there we go. We're going to put our little water here. The rest of our water. But we obviously need more. So we're going to go to the well and get more. We'll also need it for our next unlock. So, like I said, I did play a little bit earlier. And I hope this makes this book go away because I'm really tired of looking at it. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for tomorrow. So you see there's a little bit of water left, but obviously not enough. So we're just going to... Oh, come on. There we go. Now, technically, we don't have to fill this with water, and I guess I won't. We already have 2, so I don't want to make this the longest. You know, I would normally fill it up, but I don't want to make a super long video again, although I probably will. But now we know a trick, and the trick is... to save some time, we can put 4 cups of water on reserve. So basically right here. Uh-oh, but not like that. Okay, we'll just put it right here then, I guess. Oh well, I guess now it's just 1. I don't know, can we put another one? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh. Here it is. I'm glad it went back to its spot. So like I said, we can have 4 extra ones on reserve, so that way we save some time. Preparation is really how you succeed in this game. Okay, so there we go. And like I said, we still have stuff to unlock. Let's look at the recipes, I think. So we're going to go with the Goblin Banquet Stew. And let's see, anything else that we want to do? Tavern, no. Wait, no, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. Ingredients, wait. Vegetables, we already got cabbage, right? Recipes, ingredients, decor, lights. No, I don't think we have anything on. Yeah, we don't have anything unlocked. Staff. Man, I really want to get staff and storage. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the only thing we have is I think recipes. But I'm not going to do that because that'll just make the game more difficult. So we're going to stick with the goblin cabbage. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get ready. And so you see we have, first of all, before I do that, let me show you. So I'm going to show you that we can do this other thing. Now we're not actually going to use it. We'd have to unlock the you know what? Let's go ahead and let's do it. I normally wouldn't do this because it's going to make the game more difficult, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So we're going to get the recipe. But that's all we can afford. So we can't do anything else. And oh, what about beverages? No, we don't have any beverages. Okay. So we have 2 different recipes now to learn, okay? But let's go ahead and let's do these. So we're going to get the pot. We're going to pour. Okay, we're going to get the pot. We're going to get the cabbage. And by the way, you can put this in your... if you want, but I don't think you really need to, so... there we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, it tells us to put water in there. Okay. So we're going to put water. You see this recipe? It says water. It says cut it, then put water, then put 3 of them. Okay. So like I said, we'd be using the water from the bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you can see, that's not enough. We actually need to do 3. And that was not obvious to me, but I was stuck here for a while. I couldn't figure out why is this not moving forward until I saw, oh, it wants 3 cabbages. in pieces. One more. I'm glad that fell to the ground. As you saw, I have magnet hands, and hey, 3-second rule, right? 3-second rule. Now, again, it's not obvious what it wants you to do, right? Ah, but there it is. There it is. Now it's obvious. There we go. And now this guy showed up again. I don't think this is the best tutorial, but and I think at least on Spaces Blank, it doesn't really tell you everything that you need to do. And obviously he's telling you something. You're like, what do you want? Obviously he wants you to chop wood into 4 pieces. By the way, I do have some stick drift. I just need to fix it with the electric DW40. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we need to get more? Wait, did you see that? There were 2 pieces and then it just fell into 1 piece? So you just need to put enough there to cook. And then we're doing the other recipe. So as you saw, we have 2 recipes. The modest porridge as well. I have no idea how to do the modest porridge. Well, I mean, I have some idea. But I don't know why we're not getting instructions on the modest porridge. We're just gonna try this. And, you know, I honestly don't know if it's cooked or not. Do I need to put water on it? Alright, so let's go ahead and put this up. I'm not sure I'm doing the modest porridge right. What am I doing wrong with the modest porridge? Oh, maybe no, it doesn't. Is it cooked? How? So we obviously we can't buy the apple. We just don't have enough for the apple. But I don't know. I really don't know what it wants. Is it cooked? Is it done? So there's one way for us to find out. Maybe it needs 2. It finally says something. Wait, how do you flip the pages? Oh, 1, oh, and 2 cabbages. Oh. Okay. Wait, why is this not working? two... Wait, no. Huh. Do I need to restart? Why is it not working? Wait, what's going on? Why is it not working? Let me see something. Let me put it out here. No, it's not done. You see how this is done? This is not done. Very confused right now. Did it bug out? Can we throw it out? Okay, let's try this again. So, water? We're gonna have to put more water in there. So I might have messed it up by doing some extra stuff. Let's see. There we go. Now, let's try the recipe again. Which is 1 grain and 2 cabbages. 1 grain and 2 cabbages. 2, 3. Okay, it seems to be working this time. I don't know what happened last time. Like I said, I did something in between because it wasn't showing me the recipe. Okay, now I think... Yeah. And now what? Now what? Why is it not... Oh! It's not cooking? Because oh man, the wood's already out. That was too fast. Luckily for us, we have, I think, unlimited supply of wood. We don't have to like chop down a tree or anything like that. Wow, it does take quite a bit of There we go. Alright, so 58. So I would chop some more wood just so we're ready in case we need to cook anything. But I don't think so. I don't think we'll need to do that. This is probably over preparation. There we go. We still got 29 seconds left. I don't want to make this a super long video, but I'm going to show part of the second day. You'll see that we're serving 3 ingredients now, which is going to make it a lot more difficult. Obviously, once the water, easy. The other thing is the goblin soup, or whatever, the goblin stew, and then the porridge. The poor man's porridge. And it's done in 2 seconds. There we go. Old man's porridge. There we go. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 of each, I guess. I don't know that... Well, you know what? Let's do 2 of the goblin and 1 of the porridge. Oh. Wait, they all look the same. Oh, that's a bad mistake. I don't want to do that. Okay, well, this is the old man's porridge. Wow, I didn't. So, yeah, there could be some differentiation. They could look different. So, yeah, the visuals really need to make the goblin stew, the cabbage stew, really look different than the porridge, because they look pretty much the same. I can't tell the difference. Yeah, look at them. They look exactly the same. There should be a little bit of difference, you know. Just what does she want? Okay, how do I know which porridge? Wait, how do I know? Wait, so there is a flaw in this game. I don't know what she wants. I really don't. Do you want the goblin porridge or? Yeah, she wants porridge too. So you see one flaw in this game already. The porridge looks the same, and they're not asking for a difference in either of them. What is? He wants a drink too. Okay. So I guess it doesn't. Wait. Well, hopefully other ingredients do look different. So if there is one flaw in this game, it's this already. You know, that shouldn't be the case at all. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Which kind of sucks, to be honest with you guys. Okay, this guy, what does he want? He wants porridge. Okay, porridge. Or stew or soup or whatever this is. Okay, so we're gonna get another water, and we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're on top of everything right now. We're way ahead of the game. We gotta watch out though, in case anyone tries to steal from us, or makes a mess, or anything like that. What does this guy want? He wants a stew? We got it for you, bro. Alright, so I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, they can make a mess. You have to clean up with the broom or the wash rag. Obviously, you get more ingredients. It gets quite hectic. And but we do see one big issue is that they don't order between the goblin banquet stew or the old man's porridge. It really makes no difference. So I would say that's a big flaw. They should tell you exactly what they want, and that way you make them exactly what they want. Now they're just asking, I guess, for any soup, or I guess they don't even care what kind of soup they get. They're just asking for soup, which is not probably the least immersive thing about this game, the worst thing about this game so far. Anyways, my early impressions are actually pretty positive. This is a surprisingly good game, especially for the budget price. Keep in mind, this is like a little less than $13 right now on the release sale. It's in early access, but there's a lot here to like, and some things not to like that whole thing about the porridge. You saw the unruly customers, how they try to steal from you. If you're not careful, they'll try to steal. So you have to keep an eye on them. You have to keep an eye on whether they're making a mess. But yeah, I've been able to stay on top of it for the most part. Anyways, like I said, I don't want to make a super long video, but I do like this game. I have been having fun. It's one of the better, you know, there's a lot of bartending, innkeeping, cooking games in VR. And I would say this is one of the better ones. It's not one of the better looking ones, obviously. It doesn't look very good. But as far as the gameplay, you know, it's immersive enough that you actually enjoy running the inn, but not too realistic that it feels like a chore. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play early impressions for Innkeeper VR. If I had to rate it early right now, again, not a full review, just early impressions, I would give it a, oh my god, I really don't like that. But I'm gonna give it, I guess, a 7.5 out of 10. And a lot of my score would have been higher if it hadn't been for this little charade of it. People don't care whether they get goblin banquet stew or the old man's porridge. Oh man, oh my god. Oh, okay, oof. And as you can see, it can get pretty hectic. You can hire help later on, so you can get like a server, a chef, you know, a player, someone, you know, someone who plays the mandolin over there. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play early impressions, and as you can see, I'm very busy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, and look, she made a mess. All right. Have a good one. Oh, he made a mess too. All right. Have a good one. Goodbye.